Now we're going to be working with fonts, type styles, and glyphs. Changing the fonts and type styles of text can make a dramatic difference in the appearance of your document. Now you're going to be changing the font family, the style, the size, and the leading for the text and the pull quote on the right facing page. This pull quote right here, you can zoom in on this by using Control+. And you can tell that my grids are still available. In order to get rid of my grids, I can go to View, Grids and Guides, and I can hide my baseline grid. Here's my pull quote right here. Using your type tool, select inside the text, and then you can select the text. After you've selected the text, you can come to your character panel over here. This character panel is also located in the type. And we're going to change the font size to 14, and we're going to change the leading edge to, let's change it to 20. And then we're going to change the font style. We're going to change that to Bodoni, B-O-D-O-N-I, and select Bodoni Bold Italic. That changes the font style. After that, you can select the M in Maybe, and this right here, this little O, represents different open type properties. These are different fonts that are available if it's applicable. And for this font itself, there's nothing available at the time. And we're going to come over here to character. We're going to change it to black italic. Make that a little larger. Same concept with the F for Foster. We're going to change that to black italic. And we're going to select bananas, change that to a capital B, because it's bananas Foster. It's a type of object, and I'm going to change that to black italic. After you've done that, you can come to the end of your pull quote, press enter one time. You can close out the character panel, and you can open up the glyphs panel. In the glyphs panel, it gives you different options for different symbols and whatnot. Right now, if you go to show, you can show any type of items through here. For example, here are symbols, and here are everything, the entire font options for everything under Bodoni. Here's alternatives. So if I have a letter selected, I can do alternatives, but unfortunately there aren't any other alternatives. It may be easier, and you may have more options if you change your font. For example, if you change it to Times New Roman and you use regular, you're going to see there's a whole lot more different options that are available. If you go to symbols, you can choose different symbols. Here's a Y. If you double click on it, I have my smiley face here. Here's a copyright. Here's another one. So I've added some symbols. There's other ones such as ornaments and Greek and old style figures. There's small caps, tabular figures. In this case, these symbols will work fine. I'll close that out, and I can go up here and I can align center to make my symbols align centered. Looks good so far. Next, you're going to be coming down to the food section where it says try it at home. And you'll notice that we have these fractions. For example, 1/2 lemon. If you select it and see a light blue line under the 1/2, it means you're able to change it to a glyph. Here's the 1/2 glyph. If I select this again, I can also come over to glyphs, and I can change it using numbers. The show numbers, and here's 1/2. If I double click, it's there. Go ahead and change all of your fractions. I prefer using the selection tool and jumping over. That way only because it makes a lot faster. Here's the glyph for 1/4. And don't forget about this second column, 1/2 ounce olive oil. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see. I'll close out of the glyphs because we don't need glyphs anymore.